Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. Patrick Willis, the former linebacker whose name still echoes through the halls of NFL history, has sent shockwaves through the football world with comments that many are calling bold, if not outright alarming. Speaking during a private interview that leaked late last night, Willis hinted at a future for the San Francisco 49ers that has left fans and analysts alike scratching their heads, trying to decipher exactly what he meant. The 49ers, a team that has been quietly assembling one of the most formidable rosters in recent memory, suddenly found themselves the subject of rumors suggesting internal unrest and strategic shifts that could dramatically alter their championship trajectory. Willis, known for his unfiltered takes and no-nonsense approach to football, didn't hold back, teasing that the team's front office might be facing decisions that could redefine not only the 49ers' immediate future, but potentially the balance of power in the entire NFC. His remarks, though vague, ignited speculation across social media, with fans dissecting every word, looking for clues that could indicate a shakeup in coaching, roster management, or even the potential pursuit of high-profile trades to secure that elusive Super Bowl title the franchise has been chasing for years. Analysts are already framing his statements as a wake-up call. According to insiders who have had conversations with Willis over the past few weeks, there's a growing belief that he isn't merely commenting on the present roster, but hinting at philosophical shifts within the organization that could ripple far beyond the current season. The 49ers, after all, are stacked with talent, blending seasoned veterans with young, explosive players whose upside seems almost limitless. Yet, Willis suggested that talent alone isn't enough and that a misstep in leadership, timing, or strategy could derail even the most promising campaigns. Rumors have begun circulating that some of the team's star players may be reconsidering their commitment if the management doesn't align with a vision that matches the locker room's aspirations. It's a subtle but powerful warning that echoes the delicate balance of team dynamics, where a single misalignment can cascade into losses and fracture morale. Social media, as always, exploded, with hashtags trending that speculate on possible trades, coaching changes, and even hints that the 49ers could be maneuvering for a shock offseason move that no one sees coming. Willis's history as a player who understood the game at a granular level only adds weight to his cryptic commentary, leaving fans and pundits in a constant state of conjecture. What's particularly fascinating is how Willis managed to fuel the rumor mill without ever stating outright that a major change is imminent. Every phrase seemed calculated to provoke speculation, suggesting a deep awareness of the media ecosystem and fan psychology that few former players possess. Observers note that by emphasizing potential shifts and decisions, he's essentially invited everyone into a guessing game that has no clear endpoint. The timing couldn't be more provocative, coming just as the 49ers are finalizing off-season plans and as whispers of Super Bowl aspirations are reaching fever pitch. The story has spread beyond traditional sports reporting, with podcasts, Twitter threads, and fan forums dissecting everything from his word choice to body language during the interview clip that surfaced online. There's even talk that some rival teams are quietly monitoring the situation, seeing if internal uncertainty within the 49ers could present an opening for strategic advantage. Willis's reputation as a cerebral and sometimes blunt commentator ensures that whatever his true intentions, the ripple effects are already being felt across the league, prompting urgent conversations in front offices and fan circles alike. Adding to the intrigue, several former teammates and coaches have begun weighing in, some corroborating the notion that the 49ers' locker room dynamics are at a critical juncture. They describe a team with enormous potential, but one that could face friction if certain decisions don't align with the player's mindset or competitive ethos. Willis's comments appear to act as both a cautionary tale and an implicit endorsement of vigilance. In other words, he's signaling that even a team capable of winning it all isn't immune to missteps behind the scenes. The ripple effect is evident, with fan speculation ranging from blockbuster trades to controversial coaching adjustments, each possibility seemingly more sensational than the last. Even casual observers are drawn into the narrative, captivated by the drama of a top-tier team potentially confronting turbulence at the exact moment that could define its championship destiny. Willis's ability to stir conversation with subtlety rather than explicit prediction underscores why his voice continues to resonate in NFL circles, illustrating how a single interview can become the fulcrum for speculation, strategy, and suspense across an entire league. Moreover, there's an undercurrent suggesting that Willis might be testing the waters for broader commentary, possibly hinting at future involvement with the team in an advisory or strategic capacity. Speculators are already imagining scenarios where his insight could influence personnel decisions or game planning, leveraging his storied understanding of linebacker play and defensive schematics to mold the 49ers' approach. Whether he intends to step back into the organizational fold or simply offer opinionated insights remains unclear, but the mere possibility has fueled feverish discussion. Analysts debate the likelihood of Willis assuming a behind-the-scenes role and how it might affect key figures already entrenched in the organization. Fans oscillate between excitement at the prospect of his involvement and concern about the potential for disruption, demonstrating how influential a single figure can be in shaping the perception of a team's trajectory. In a league where every roster move is scrutinized and every comment can spark rumors, Willis's carefully chosen words have created a swirl of anticipation, uncertainty, and unrelenting conversation that keeps the 49ers at the center of headlines despite the off-season lull. Finally, while nothing concrete has materialized from Willis's statements, the energy surrounding the 49ers is palpable. Social media engagement, podcast discussions, and comment threads are reaching levels typically reserved for actual trades or major injuries. Each nuance of his interview is replayed, reanalyzed, and debated, suggesting that the rumor has taken on a life of its own. Sports media outlets are treating it as a developing story, with speculation branching into every conceivable scenario imaginable, from star departures to surprise acquisitions. The intersection of his legacy, the team's potential, and the strategic uncertainty he alludes to has created a perfect storm of attention. Fans are left in suspense, oscillating between hope, anxiety, and excitement, each emotion magnified by the possibility that a single word from Willis could foreshadow seismic shifts within the 49ers organization. As the NFL world watches, every rumor, speculation, and subtle hint is amplified, demonstrating the immense influence that a respected voice can wield over perception, expectation, and the ever-unpredictable narrative of football. The speculation surrounding Patrick Willis's recent comments has not subsided. In fact, it seems to have intensified, feeding into a narrative that many are calling one of the most tantalizing off-season storylines in recent NFL memory. Insider chatter suggests that while the 49ers appear poised on paper to contend for a Super Bowl, subtle signals within the organization may indicate undercurrents of tension or disagreement about direction, philosophy, or long-term planning. Analysts note that Willis's reputation for strategic insight and unflinching honesty means that even a hint of concern carries enormous weight, prompting everyone from journalists to front office executives to consider the implications of his statements. Rumors have circulated that some veterans in the locker room may be privately questioning how recent decisions align with the ultimate goal of a championship, and Willis's cryptic remarks only amplify those doubts. The notion that an external voice, especially one as respected as Willis, could shape or sway internal dialogue is creating a perfect storm of conjecture. Every media outlet, fan forum, and social media thread is dissecting every inflection, pause, and phrase, try to anticipate the moves the 49ers might make, from draft picks to trade talks, coaching strategies, or behind-the-scenes negotiations. Observers are especially intrigued by the timing of Willis's comments, given that the 49ers roster is stacked with elite talent across all levels. From a strategic standpoint, some speculate that Willis may be hinting at a scenario where the front office must make bold, even risky choices to maximize the team's window of opportunity. While on-field performance seems promising, the whisper of off-field uncertainty introduces a layer of drama that fans rarely see during the off-season. According to sources close to the team, discussions about potential adjustments in leadership, contract renegotiations, or tactical shifts have become a hot topic internally, though nothing has been publicly confirmed. The mere suggestion of such possibilities has ignited intense debate, with some arguing that Willis's words serve as a subtle warning to maintain focus and cohesion, while others interpret them as evidence of emerging fractures. Social media has been relentless, with fans and analysts alike concocting theories, speculating about trades, coaching decisions, and potential impacts on player morale. Every rumor grows exponentially, creating an echo chamber that feeds off itself, amplifying the mystique of the 49ers' future and the weight of Willis's commentary. In addition to the roster and organizational speculation, Willis's remarks have prompted discussion about broader implications for the NFL landscape. The 49ers, already regarded as a Super Bowl-caliber team, now exist within a heightened context of scrutiny, where every decision, tweet, and media interaction is analyzed through the lens of potential disruption. Some insiders suggest that rival teams may be quietly monitoring the situation, assessing whether the 49ers' internal dynamics could present strategic opportunities. Willis's commentary, though nonspecific, effectively casts a shadow of intrigue that extends beyond San Francisco, influencing league-wide narratives. Analysts, commentators, and fans are now considering scenarios in which Willis's insights could indirectly affect competitive balance, from draft maneuvering to free agency strategies. The psychological impact alone is significant. Players, coaches, and executives are aware that speculation is swirling, and the perception of internal friction can be as influential as tangible roster moves. Rumor, in this case, becomes almost a strategic weapon, shaping expectations, motivating certain behaviors, and creating pressure points that could subtly alter the team's trajectory long before a single snap is taken in the upcoming season. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. What makes this situation even more compelling is the duality of Willis's influence. His words are simultaneously cautionary and aspirational, inspiring confidence while instilling a sense of urgency. Some interpret his commentary as a reminder that talent alone will not secure a championship, emphasizing the importance of alignment, vision, and leadership. Others view his remarks as an enigmatic endorsement, hinting at the immense potential that exists if the organization navigates its path wisely. This ambiguity fuels endless debate, as fans attempt to decode Willis's perspective and anticipate whether he believes the 49ers are ready for a title run or teetering on the edge of missed opportunity. Speculative narratives have emerged, suggesting everything from surprise trades for key positions to strategic shifts in offensive and defensive schemes. Podcasts and sports media platforms are dissecting the implications nonstop, and each new theory generates a fresh wave of conjecture. In essence, Willis's seemingly simple statements have become a prism through which the 49ers prospects are examined from every conceivable angle, producing a captivating mix of hope, skepticism, and suspense that has the football world riveted. Another layer of fascination comes from the possibility that Willis's comments are just the tip of the iceberg regarding his potential involvement with the team. Some rumors hint at advisory roles or consultative positions, allowing him to shape decisions without officially rejoining the organization. If true, this could introduce both opportunities and tension, as his expertise might influence coaching strategies, player development, or roster construction. Fans are intrigued by the notion of a football legend quietly impacting the team's future, while critics worry that any external voice might complicate an already delicate balance. Speculation extends to how other team leaders, veterans and coaches alike, might respond to Willis's input, whether they embrace it as guidance or view it as interference. The narrative has become self-perpetuating. Every rumor of internal advisory influence sparks new theories, which in turn generate additional speculation about trades, contracts, and tactical decisions. Social media commentary continues to explode, framing Willis's involvement as either a catalyst for championship success or a potential source of behind-the-scenes drama, illustrating how a single voice can dominate the discourse surrounding an elite team in a league obsessed with both perception and performance. Ultimately, the intrigue surrounding Patrick Willis and the San Francisco 49ers underscores the unpredictable, high-stakes nature of professional football. Even a team seemingly destined for greatness is not immune to rumor, speculation, or scrutiny, especially when a figure like Willis offers a voice of authority mixed with subtle provocation. Analysts, insiders, and fans continue to debate what his statements truly mean, projecting possible outcomes ranging from seamless championship runs to unforeseen disruption. The story has transcended conventional off-season coverage, evolving into a multi-layered narrative that blends talent evaluation, organizational strategy, and human psychology. The 49ers' path forward is now as much about perception and interpretation as it is about X's and O's on the field. As every detail is magnified and every subtle hint amplified, the league watches with bated breath, captivated by the tension, possibilities, and excitement generated by one of its most respected voices. In this evolving drama, Patrick Willis has not just commented. He has become a central character in a story that could redefine the future of one of the NFL's most storied franchises, leaving everyone to wonder what comes next. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.